Alright guys, here we are with the latest build. My next project is going to be Speed Racer's Mach 5. This is one of my favorite animated shows from when I was a kid. Always loved the car, so decided to tackle this one next. We can take a quick look at the kit. This is a snap together kit from Polar Lights. Doesn't tell you what scale it is, but it seems to be maybe about 1/24th or 1/25th scale. Has all the classic detailing from the animated show. There's Speed on the box with the car. It is a snap fit kit. It's a very simple kit. Not a lot of parts, as you can see here. That's basically everything. They did release, I'm not sure which one came first, the snap fit or the glue together kit. There was a glue together kit with a few more parts in it. It's basically the same kit as the snap kit, it just has a few more bits and pieces to it to give it a little extra detailing. But as I've seen from looking at a few reviews of the kit, it is basically the exact same body, which is not a bad representation of Speed's car. The shape is right. It's got that classic Coke bottle shape. The wheel wells have those arches that flare out toward the rear. You have the opening for the probe, the little bird probe that he keeps in the car. Now, weird thing about the glue together kit is that it maintains that this car is a rear engine car, but if you watch the show, you see that Speed's father Pops is seen working on the engine in the front of the car. So I'm gonna be a little research there just to find out. This version of the kit has no engine. Just for my own curiosity, I want to know if it was front engined or rear engined the car. Here we have the chassis, which is very simple. Not a lot of detail here. But as it is based on a cartoon car, I'm not really that surprised. Now, one thing I did notice about the chassis is the front of the nose connects to the upper portion, which is going to need to leave an ugly seam right in the middle, right in the front of the car, where it'll be visible for all to see. As you can see here on the box art, that seam is nowhere to be found. Now, as a chassis, from what I've seen online, is black, and the only white part is the nose cone. I'm gonna, as usual, overcomplicate things because I can't just build things the way they're supposed to be built. And what I'm gonna do is cut off the entire nose section from the chassis and attach it to the front. And then I'm going to do a little seam work on here to remove that seam on the nose so that we'll have one smooth nose cone on the vehicle. Also removing the seams here on the side so that it'll all look like one smooth front end. And that's going to require cutting the chassis here. I've already started with preliminary cuts to it to cut this whole front end off. Now, let's take a look at the wheels. The wheels are single piece units. Again, I need to add the extra detail to this, so I will be drilling out the holes in the wheels instead of just painting them black, just to add that extra bit of detail to it. The other kit contains 2-piece wheels and calipers and rotors. In this, when they simplified it, they just removed one of the chrome trees that has all the extra parts on it. Here you'll have just a few bits and pieces, the mirror there, the fender mirror, the headlight bezels, and the wheels. So not a lot of chrome in the kit. Here we have the interior pieces. And, they're molded okay. I think this is the dashboard top. Here's the dashboard itself, which is, again, molded okay. Not bad detailing for a snap-together kit. Here's the steering wheel with the famous buttons to pick all the modes and all the special abilities the car has. Here is the bird probe that launches from the front of the car. Here we have basically just a simple exhaust tips to be poking out of the back. These covers here are for the ion jacks. This car doesn't have the jacks as part of the kit, as that again is from the glue kit. So you only have the covers, which will slot into the bottom of the chassis to cover where the ion jacks would go. Not that I would have used them anyway, so I'm not really going to miss that. Here's the top part that holds the suspension in. Steering column lever. And our final plastic tree. It brings plastic seat belts. One of them which is not molded correctly, so won't be able to use that. Plus I like making my own seat belts anyway, so I'm not really looking forward to using these. And here we have the seats, which have holes in the center for the seat belts, as these slot inside, so I'm going to have to get creative on covering those. The fins for the back of the car. Here we have headrest for the driver's seat, and the periscope, as this car has underwater abilities. So there's a periscope that goes into the rear section of the car, which is right here. Periscope mounts right to there. Don't know if it'll be able to rise up and down. I don't think so. And then we have our wheels. Very simple wheels, simple tread. Nicely molded, not bad. So again, it's a very simple kit, which I am probably going to overcomplicate because that's what I do. So it should be a fun build. Oh, one thing I do have to say, one thing I am disappointed on is that it brings these vinyl stickers for the body, not the water slide decals. That I find a little disappointing. I mean, I'm sure this kit is designed for a beginner modeler, someone who's just getting into the hobby. That's why they did simplify it quite a bit. And at first I received this as a Christmas gift. So I'm very happy I got it because she knew how much I wanted Speed Racers Mach 5. And at first I thought I would get the other kit for the extra details, but from what I've seen, since they are the exact same body, the only thing it's missing is the engine detailing and all the extra weapons. I am probably not going to bother getting the other one. As these openings here where you were supposed to mount the buzz saws that come out of the nose, which we don't have on this kit. But since it is the same kit, it has all of the mounting points for the parts that it doesn't bring are still there. So they will all have to be filled. Also, it has screw holes for 2 screws that you're supposed to put the body together with. Those are going to have to be filled because it doesn't even bring the screws. The only screws it brings are here with the axles, and those two little screws are for holding in the front suspension. The screws for holding in the body do not come with the kit. So I will be gluing the nose together, then I will be filling this hole so that we won't have any screw holes visible. The one on the rear also. Then I'm going to have to sand off the polar lights emblem. Although, maybe I'll leave that. I kind of like the marking so that years from now when I look back, I'll remember who made this kit. So there we go. That's our quick look at the kit. All right, let me show you the glass. As you know, Speed's car has the large curved windshield, the headlight covers, and then as an added bonus, you get the bubble top windshield that Speed uses when he goes in the water. Pretty cool. I'll probably be using the open one as I like the interior to be exposed. So there we go, guys. This is the next build. And it should be a simple one, but if you know me, it's not gonna be. So join me on the ride, and just subscribe and like the video if you want. That way you'll be notified as soon as I post a new episode. And check out some of my other builds. I've got some interesting stuff on my channel. If you like it, give a like. All right, I'll see you on the next one.